Hi, I'm Dr. Katie Chobot at Covington Veterinary Hospital, and I wanted to chat with y'all today about heartworm disease in cats.
How do cats get heartworm disease?
Cats get heartworm disease just the same way dogs do from a mosquito that's bitten an animal that has heartworms. It picks up the baby heartworm larva, and then when it bites the cat, it gives them the baby heartworm larva into their bloodstream. Cats are a little bit different than dogs, though, in that their immune system attacks those baby worms so that they rarely develop adult heartworms. So their symptoms for heartworm disease are really different. It also means they are a dead-end host, or they're not a source of infection typically for other animals. So they do get heartworms, but it's a little more complicated than it is in dogs, that they don't have the adult worms, but the allergic reaction they have from killing those baby worms often can also make them ill.
And what are the symptoms of heartworm disease in cats?
The symptoms in heartworm disease in cats are really varied. Sometimes there's no symptoms at all, or they can be very subtle, or they can have some signs like coughing, difficulty breathing, they could have vomiting, and also acute death. So that's just a random thing. Some cats will just die suddenly for no apparent reason, and that can be from heartworm disease. There's also a disease that's called heartworm-associated respiratory disease, or HARD, that it causes an asthma-like reaction in their lungs, and so they're having a hard time breathing because of their allergic reaction to the worms dying.
Is heartworm disease fatal in cats?
Heartworm disease can be fatal in cats. Some cats clear the worms without any signs. Some cats clear the worms and have some mild signs, and other cats can have more severe symptoms or even acute sudden death.
How can heartworm disease be prevented in cats?
So I really think this is the most important thing about heartworm disease in cats is prevention. So we do have a monthly prevention called Revolution Plus. It's a topical that we put on cats once a month. It does do heartworm prevention, deworming, and flea and tick control as well. But it's a fabulous heartworm prevention. And because it's so difficult to treat cats for heartworm disease and figure out what their clinical signs may be, prevention is the primary source for preventing this disease in cats.
And then how does heartworm disease in cats differ from dogs?
Heartworm disease is different from dogs because the adult worms are not present, and the varying symptoms to even acute death or respiratory distress, which is kind of different than dogs that get the chronic disease and the cough. So it's a lot more sudden disease for cats. And if you have any further questions, feel free to contact us at Covington Veterinary Hospital.